Alright, hey YouTube, Doomasaucy here, back with another video, and today, we got a bunch of, mostly RLC stuff. A couple of Elite 64, mostly newer pieces, some older ones. Yeah, just go ahead and get right into it. So this one is that Kenny Schraff, Art Deco, custom T-Bird. I opened this up because I wanted to. I had seen pictures of it out, and the way they secured this thing down, it was really putting strain on the wheels. So I wanted to loosen it up because yeah. And we are not, and I'm not going to be putting this. This one's not going to be going back in the case. So loosen that up a little more, get it completely off. There, screws down there. Alright. That'll get filed away for later. This was a kind of a surprise release for sure. I didn't expect it at all. I didn't even see the news, like the actual like articles about it having come out. Oh wait, I forgot to turn the light on. Hang on. There we go. That helps. Yeah, I guess he had painted. I don't know if it's his own Thunderbird, if it was just some private or whatever, but he had painted an actual 67-ish Ford Thunderbird like this, and the wheels tires aren't redline on the real one. It's just the red lip on the wheel itself, but yeah. Yeah, being like the custom Thunderbird is one of my absolute favorite cars of the original 16. This one, the Eldorado, and the Hot Heap, probably my three favorites. So while this is not a typical paint job that we would expect from a RLC piece, which it technically is not an RLC piece, I want to pick it up mainly because it's the casting. Alright, next up, just a loose one I picked up, the RLC, as you can see there, 2010 rewards car. That year, so like when they used to do RLC rewards, you would earn, as long as you bought a car within the 24-hour priority window, you would earn points that at the end of the year you could redeem for these rewards cars. Usually they had a specific theme each year. In 2010, the theme was basically golden machines and super chromes. So, and this was, I was not RLC member at the time, so I definitely couldn't get anything. But this was just one of the cars that was part of that. I love the Poison Pinto casting, so I had to get this one. Would love to see this casting come back somehow, even if the engine had to be part of the interior and whatever, just for general retail use. But this would be an awesome casting to see come back. So, but that one is so I actually only have one more of the Poison Pintos to get, and it's the pink party car. Alright, next up, Series 7. So this was from 2008. So we got the 69 Camaro. This was the first one with an opening hood. Let's see there. 7843 of 10,000. This casting, I think, only got used twice, at least for Redline Club. So it got used here, and then it got used as a selections release, I think, the following year. Pretty sure, it might have been the year after, 2009 or 2010. Can't remember. Either way, I don't have that one. That was red with the neoclassic wheels. But here is the Hot Wheels Racing 69 Camaro. Opening hood. So you can see that right there. Love the casting detail of it. So, yeah. definitely a cool older release. Next up, because it's already open, we got the 21 Ford Bronco Wild Track. I did not get this when it first sold. I actually ended up picking this up off of Whatnot a little while ago, and it was like a random stream that I got in, and he popped this up for sale, and I think I got it for like 24 bucks or something like that. It wasn't much at all. There's that. Where's the roof? There we go. Does the roof actually just snap on? It does. Okay. There we go. That looks good. Got two-door newer Bronco. This was the debut of this wheel as well. So this was what, was this 2021 or 2022? I don't remember. If you're wondering, the mirrors are part of that cowl piece, so that's why it actually has that. And then we also have the separate doors. Let's see. You can just kind of pop on. It should just snap on, I think, right? I think they just snap on. I think they just snap on, right? I should just... Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, removable doors. You can see my damn fingerprints there. And this one over here. Oh. Come on. There we go. So, yeah. So there's our Buick Wild Track, movable doors and roof. I'm gonna leave the roof on. The doors I'll probably pop off for putting it back in here for storage and all. But this is definitely a cool casting. I kind of wish I had bought it when it first went for sale. But then again, I got this for cheaper than retail, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, we haven't seen it since, however, so I'd be interested to see if and when we'll actually get another release of it. So there's that. Stick that over to the side here. All right. There's the Bronco. Next up, let's go ahead and look at the Lamborghini Miura. This was, I think this was basically a holdover from 2024. It was the first car sold in calendar 2025 year. And honestly, I'm a bit surprised it didn't sell out. And it sort of, because I know many people were probably expecting it to be a $30 car. So then they announced the price increased to $32. And this one ended up being what would have been a $35 car. So it was $37. Add in shipping and all that, and a lot of people were not happy about that. Let's see, can I get the case off? There we go. Come on. There we go. That over there. Get this off the base. This one I will end up putting it back in the base for storage reasons. There we go. Damn it, come on. Screws are... Oh, God, that one's almost stripped. That's going to be fun. Maybe I won't put them back. Oh, no, that screw's actually coming up pretty easily. This one's being a pain in the ass, though. Let's see. Come on. And I actually probably won't bother putting the screws back in, or if I do, I'll just do it really lightly. It's got that other plastic, it's got that plastic blister in there that kind of holds it in place. And the case is closed. There we go. I really wish they wouldn't do those so damn tight. That was at least okay. I wish they would just make them flatheads instead of the damn Phillips heads. Checking something real quick here. Alright, anyway. That's off to the side there. These little plastic pieces out of here. And I think what made this a bit more of an expensive RLC piece, yeah, both the front and the rear opening like that. And I really love this one. They did the new wheel design on this one. I wish that was wish that wasn't so loose. Really kind of looking it over here. Fingerprints all over the damn thing, but yeah, I know there were some criticisms over it, but I think this one was extremely well done. Super, really good details. There's good details in the plastic there for the engine and all that. Got the base there. Yeah, I think definitely an underrated release. Definitely an underrated release for this year. And they're still available, so if you want to swing over, if after seeing you're on the fence, seeing my video, and maybe a little bit of a convincing to go pick one up, this should still be in the shop, I believe. Alright, next up. Alright, so this one, yeah, this one just came out. The Mercedes 600. I just got this during the week. And this is the one. This is the side of it. So I checked it. And I've seen some problems with the ones that had some issues with ones that people have received. So we'll see what happens with mine. Hopefully, we don't have the problems. We shall see. All right. Wipe my hands off again here. 1 second. All right. So here is, yeah. That should be way smoother in the paint. So you can see, like on the sides, the Spectraframe is actually pretty decent. On the roof and the deck lid and the hood, it's a bit sparkly. That's not the way these are supposed to be. So that is definitely a concern, because on the sides, well, no, I see a little bit on the side too. Oh, unless that's the way the paint is. Really just trying to look it over, see if we really got that kind of sparkly look on the side too. And yeah, it is there a bit. So another thing I had seen online was the color of the doors not really matching the rest of the car real well, which tells me they didn't paint the doors at the same time as the body. So it was like separate, kind of like how we see it with the Matchbox moving parts stuff, when the cars have opening doors, and very often and very annoyingly, the doors are a very different shade of whatever color the rest of the body is. And that is, in my opinion, definitely not a good thing. A lot of people have been complaining about that. So yeah, this one, I don't know if it's an issue in the metal or if it's in the paint. It's possible I'll have to ask about that. I definitely see is it's not as smooth as, say, like the Bronco here. Like, you don't see any real, I mean, handling stuff, but you don't really see any of that sparkly stuff here, especially with the mirror here. You don't. It's maybe a little bit. It's not as obvious there, whereas it is here. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, let's see how good the doors open on here. So I know that was a concern. Some people that have opened theirs, the doors are a couple of doors are loose. That one is very loose. Yeah. All right, about over here. That was not too bad. Let's get the front door open. Nope. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that door is really good. So the front doors seem to be quite sturdy. Can I even get this one open? There we go. Okay, so the front doors, nice and sturdy. The rear doors, however, that one is very loose. I mean, once it's in the popped open spot, it actually holds. Well, it did. No, okay, maybe it doesn't hold. I thought it was holding for a second. How about the other door here? Like that door, okay. The back passenger one, though, is not great. So, yeah, not too bad. Not horrible, not great, but not bad. Actually, that will be it for this video. I got a message from a guy from work, so I need to call him. So this will be a quick, short one. We'll get to the rest of those in a bit here. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Have a good one.